Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. 4.2-kilometer runway. Federal government announces 825.8 billion naira compensation for Abuja Indigenes as some of their homes, things around along that path will have to go. So Wike have begun a new thing in Abuja where he intends to have a runway all the way from Nnamdi Azikiwe airport, all the way, and this is going to cost some people their home, and more things are going to happen, and so they are planning compensation for those whose home may be on the way or on the path of this very thing to be done. So whether you like it or not, this is what is going on now. And every single person can see for a fact that, the issue is becoming really rather very serious. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Let's get all the details. The new Minister for FCT, Nyesom Wike, has proposed a 4.2-kilometer runway, which the federal government has announced. 825.8 billion naira compensation for Abuja residents or indigenes whose property, lands, and houses farmlands may be on the way. The 4.2 runway federal government announced has also come with a monetary compensation of 825.8 billion compensation for Abuja indigene to clear the way for the construction of 4.2-kilometer second runway at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. The federal government has approved the 8.825.819 billion naira in compensation for the residents of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, following the negotiation session with Festus Keyamo, the aviation minister. The officers from both ministries representing from its agencies, stakeholders from all the Ijewo import community in Abuja and other FCT ministers. Nyesom Wike announced the news on Tuesday. The 825.8 billion, according to the minister, is intended to encourage the community's people to live and to enlist their assistance in completing the 4.2-kilometer second Abuja runway project, which was originally given in 2022 completion dates. Additionally, Wike announced that FCT will build a 5-kilometer bridge in the town of Tanjo, Danshiki, and set up a cutting-edge medical center that would serve as a temporary relocation site for the locals. The FCT minister also instructed the contractors to restart their work while pledging to transfer the agreed funds starting tomorrow. Jiwa community has previously began talks with the federal government and was seeking 2.5 million naira per hectare in compensation. This Wike has finally concluded. So that's Wike making plans, and if you know what Wike did in his state while he was the governor, was that he did a lot of flyovers, okay, networking accessibilities for movement for the people. So these are some of the things that Wike did while he was the governor of his state. And now as the minister in Abuja, he's looking forward to also making constructions and putting things right back on track so that there'll be, proper access network, movement, which will not hinder any single person. So these are some of the things that are going on currently right now, and every single person is beginning to watch and wait patiently to see how Wike will go on with the expense of his, of his duty and carry out his call duty. So these are some of the things that are happening, and we all are waiting patiently to see, how things go on from here. So, my lovely, wonderful people, it is a matter of serious concern, and we are waiting. We want the right thing to be done. We want this nation to be transformed, and we want, Nigerians to be in a better position, in a better place where they could possibly, live that life where they could have an opportunity for the change they desire and they envisage so that things can truly become better. So it is what it is. If there is any time in the history of the nation where every single person must ensure that they line up and give the opportunity for a real change, that time is now, so that none of us is found wanting and we are rising up and doing all that we need to do. This is that time. So, my lovely people, every time you see that, things are changing and things are beginning to, look in a certain way, it just calls for a serious attention for us to pay and to begin to, navigate through the system where we could truly and sincerely assess some of these areas and plane that could possibly channel us correctly and right. Nigeria is a fantastic nation, I can assure you for free, but sadly, we've not had good managers. When the election season comes, first of all, it was, military rule, and the military came and they ruled and what have you. And aside the military rule, what we currently now have are people who want to, do whatever they can in whatever, capacity in ensuring that they get what they can possibly get. So these are some of the situations that we are faced with. And if there is any time opportunity for truth to be harnessed, this is one of such time. Okay, this is one of such times. And so it is what it is. So every single one of us must ensure that, we work at it, we do everything that we can, and we savour the situation for change to come, because we cannot continue with the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. It doesn't work that way. So Nigerians, we sincerely truly need that change and that possibility, for the change to come so that we can advance and we can make progress and get to where we need to get to. If there is any time that we need to begin to do those things, that time is now. Remember, you and I have a voice, in all of this. We must speak out, and we cannot afford to allow the same thing to keep us down. No, we can't. Okay? We must speak out so that they can be responsible. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.